coffee. Right on, whānau. This is going to be my first ever radio interview.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so surprised. Oh, no, you've been on TV before.
I'm just going to place you over here and so you can sort of get a bit of a gist of what we called it all about. Or you can tune into Tahu FM. 90.5
here in Christchurch. We're nation, we're live everywhere, guys. So who will add my go in your hood? Kia ora anō e te iwi. No mai hoki mai ki. Hōtaka nei te pā. Please welcome to the show Manuhiri Halan Ratapu Michael Shane. Kia ora korua.
Kia ora whānau.
Kia ora, brothers.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, whānau.
We're speaking about creating space. Creating space is an event happening here in Otautahi at Linwood Park on March the 7th, I believe.
Roger.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yep, that's right, my bro.
Creating space. Tell us about it. What is creating space?
You go, my bro.
Okay. Creating space is pretty much, well, we all have our different versions of it, but for me, it's a place to give without expecting to receive. And it's a place to create some kind of unity within our community, within the people that live in certain in different communities, and it's just like a creation that gives people an option to come together, and it's all volunteer based, and it's about whatever you want to give into that space. Like, there's no expectations with it. It's purely solely based around communication, collaboration, and practicing what your passions are. And do you want me to keep going into it, brother?
Keep going, yeah.
Okay. So it's mainly based around the four major environments that we're surrounded in every day. The ngahere, which is your forest, the moana, which is the ocean, the tinana, which is your body, and that also that comes down to all the different aspects of your body, spiritual as well as physical. Then we've got the whare, your home, and so we are focusing and trying to promote more self-sustainability within these four environments. And so if you resonate with one of those four environments and you're passionate about self-sustainable practices within those four environments, for example, my passion is the moana. We're having a little reflection phase. How was that for you, my brother?
Yeah, it's really hard to explain what creating space is, brother. You really do have to experience it, because it's an individual experience.
Yeah.
And what we're actually doing is sharing an energetic pulse, I suppose, that
that's a great word.
each of us have the ability to put out.
Yeah, that's a great word.
Yeah. And so when that pulse, it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
When that pulse is beating, and it's beating with authenticity, the right intent, you can shift mountains and shift space, bro. But no, it's a beautiful, for me individually, bro, it's beautiful to share this korero with you, because it resonates with me. It's what I want.
Right.
It's what I want for my children.
Is it bringing about a sense of purpose?
Oh yeah, bro. Purpose is what we're all searching for in life, and the system, what it does, it gives us display shiny things that currently give us purpose.
Lots of shiny things out there.
Yeah, but and I know, going into Tongaroa, into the moana, in our own homes, in our whare, and looking after our tinana, the universe starts to talk to us when all those four things align. And have the ability to share that energy or that pulse that we individually have with other people, and pick up on that.
And then all of a sudden, those shiny things that are outside of you slowly start to lose their value.
They do, bro.
And then you start finding more value diving within yourself and learning about yourself. Learning about what this thing is and the capabilities that this...
And connecting with beautiful brothers like you, bro. That's just what's happening with creating space. It's drawing beautiful people together.
That's another thing you'll find. It just draws you in. Like, you become magnetic.
It's haere mai whānau. Come down and experience this.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not that hard. Just jump in.
Share you. Because this is what creating space is about too. And and allowing yourself to immerse yourself in something that makes you uncomfortable, that's not going to hurt you.
Roger. You're safe there, whānau.
Yeah, it's a safe place. And I tell you, I can promise you that you are going to walk away with something inside of you that you can't understand.
But it'll feel good?
But it'll feel
Yeah,
good.
but it'll feel good. Morena whānau. We are here with my brother Tage. Yeah, brother Tage. Mission today is a bit of a Kaikoura mission, eh, brother?
Yeah, Bob.
Yep, a bit of a Kaikoura mission. The brothers put out a bit of a call out there late last night. The bro reckons he was keen, so here we are, whānau. We got all the gears in the back. Bit of a southerly rolling through. So we'll soon see what our conditions are like when we get there. Cheers. What are we looking at, my bro?
Looking at white caps.
So that's the spot we're looking at going in. Over there. We're gonna give it a crack, eh, brother? Give it a crack, man. Why not? This is definitely the calmest spot, and it's doable, absolutely, 100%. So, time to gear up. We're out there. We're just about ready to roll out. Our brother Michael's down there getting ready, and we're heading out into this. So, let's hope we can come back with some beautiful fat coda for creating space. It's us, whānau, we're out there. We got our divers, we got brother Michael, we got the brother Jaden, the brother Tage, and myself are out there. Look at that playground. It's gonna, if we can't find any coda today, we're gonna find ourselves. That's for sure. Yeah, brother, ready to go? To take the sneaky alleyway out. nice and through.
Yo. And it begins. So I'm Chanel. I'll be the MC for the day. Ko taku mahi, my job for today is just to be able to capture our whānau out there doing the mahi. I've got the honour of looking after our rangatira moa pōpō. These beautiful little children here. Keep you updated, whānau. We're out today. Te mihi ana.
Now, today's target species are Kaikoura, so start surveying the bottom and the terrain. This is the first time I've dived here, and I need to find cracks, crevices and deep holes where Kaikoura like to live. It might be a bit hard to see through the murk, but the terrain is really flat. There are no big boulders or rocks. So at the surface I am looking for raised waves out in the middle of the channel that will identify a change in contour. Your old brother Tage over there, no hood on. Said that water was pretty cold too.
So that's our brothers there in the water there. Careful. And we've got the kikeno, te rangatira moa kikeno. It's just smashed up a bit by tawaka. Kei te pai.
I'm going over to the island, brother. Hoping for a swim.
So me and Tage decided to swim over to the island, and I knew there'd be some deep cracks and crevices over there. This is what we found.
Starting to see a real shift in the tide now. So brothers are battling some pretty big swells. It's the whole reason we're out here. Te ruku kai moana, te whakangau puaka, hunting, diving. Sustainable living, whānau. But here, bro, how's it going? Brother Mike. Woo. Kia ora whānau, so this is the brother Jaden. He's just got back on shore. Brother, how was it?
Rough.
Rough? Good to get out there for the kaupapa though?
Got wasted. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yep.
Looking forward to tomorrow. And I'll cricket it.
Awesome, awesome.
Got to support the cause.
Yep, that's it.
All about it.
Creative space.
Yeah.
Then we got our rangatira here.
Kia ora whānau. Yeah, Tongaroa was a bit angry today, but we got wet, pushed our boundaries, our comfort zones, because yeah, normally I don't dive in that sort of soup, but you can still see. But when the sets were coming through, it was picking you up, and then you're trying to judge your distance to go down and look at rocks, and once you've got picked up, you got picked off the rock you were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just hard work, but it's always good to get in the sea and feel the power of Tongaroa and respect it, because yeah, he's more powerful than us.
That's it.
Yeah,
Then we still got our other two brothers out there.
yeah, they're still pumping out there.
Yep.
Brother Harlem's, he pushes his boundaries all the time with his diving, but he understands himself, so that's why he does it.
Yeah,
You know, he's an experienced diver and he knows. You know, diving to 14 metres, 15 metres, but that's a different kettle of fish from my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you pushed through today,
Yeah,
even
bro, yeah.
usual, so
Yeah. Push.
what's in the sea?
Yeah. It's just about self-discovery,
Yep.
learning our boundaries, and my boundaries, I pushed them today, and I discovered that I wasn't comfortable, so I respect Tongaroa and come back in.
So me and Tage are over at the island, and I'm struggling to find a decent coda. There's some good deep cracks, deep holes, but all the coda in there are just not worth even going in to grab. They're all small, and yeah.
They're not worth going in there, my bro. They're only small. They're only little ones.
So after getting a good old miri from the moana, I decided to tell the bro Tage, that's us, my bro, we're away. For me personally, I really enjoy diving in these kind of conditions. They really help me redefine who and what I am. They help me redefine my ego. And so I utilize the power of nature, the moana especially, to humble myself and remind myself that nature is always in charge. It helps me build this sense of respect, oneness and connection, so that I can journey on through this life with humility.
Woo! We back on shore finally. How'd you find that, brother Tage?
Oh, this was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. It was a bit choppy over there, but
Good little experience, eh?
beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Can't beat it. At least we got out there and done it, eh?
And you know what? What did you discover today?
Discovered a couple things.
Yep.
Discovered I need to buy some new booties.
We sort of made our way back around the front, and then I called it, and then we just sort of tippy-highted back over to the mainland, eh, bro?
Yeah, bro. And another bonus was while you were out, one of the other brothers came back with 2 deer.
Oh, choice.
Yeah, so yeah.
Ah.
Creating space long.
Yeah. Oh, well, we will have to get back out there tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, that's us. Akaromish.
All in all, good little discovery mission. First time I've dived here. Kaikoura.
That was awesome.
Apart from the rain,
that was
Oh, so was it pouring?
yeah.
Did you see any mobs, or was it just the two?
We've seen about first night we've seen about 20 deer.